I would say as a state, New Jersey straight.
New
Couldn't be
Jersey
straighter.
is an incredibly straight state with like a few gays who need to escape.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are so right. Illinois, another straight state.
I know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be gayer states, you know?
There-
Like, you would think the way Florida is shaped that it's gay.
There is gay shit going down in Florida. That's
But like crazy. Like the step that it's like you need to get away fast if you want to get out with your life. Oh no. Greg? I thought this was a duet. Oh, so you're just gonna sing all the parts? Those are not the right sounds. Can you hear me? Bonk.
Welcome to Miss Thing. I'm Greg.
And I'm Tim, and this is a podcast that celebrates and appreciates the Miss Things of the past, present, and future.
Yeah, in every episode, we take a key moment from our Miss Thing storied career and do what we're best at, which is make it all about us.
Yes.
Yeah, so people have been in the comments on social media,
Oh,
and
they
I just
have.
want to say, I see you, I hear you. We're watching, you
Yeah.
know, we're reading, we're listening, we're learning. So that being said, we recently did, a batch of gay name or straight name, and we did the famous name John.
Yeah.
So in our John video, towards the end of it, we said Jonathan is a regal gay.
Yeah.
And Johnny is a messy gay.
Yeah.
And there are people asking us to sort of like explain what those
two
are
Yeah.
to the public.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, who is a regal gay to you? Who's a messy gay to you?
A regal gay is like Rupert Everett.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Yes. I was thinking Andrew Scott.
Oh,
Or like,
yeah, so British.
yeah, or like Jonathan Bailey. I was going to say
Yeah.
all the Brits.
Yeah.
All the Brits are regal gays. Okay.
Yeah. They don't talk about sex.
Right.
You know that they do it.
Right. And it's probably good.
And they do it well.
But when cameras are on and eyes are on them, they are behaving.
Yes. It's very much like they were brought up with manners.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
In a way that
Britain.
we were not. Yeah. Yeah.
As
Yeah.
filthy Americans.
Messy gay to me is just like, I feel like you don't even need to explain it. It's literally
Right.
just
Johnny, first of all.
It's Johnny.
They're all named Johnny.
I always think that, to me, I can think of someone named Tommy, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
any of the E's,
Yeah.
usually you're going to be messy.
If there's a Y at the end of your name as an adult, as a gay
Yes,
adult,
you're messy.
yeah. Pack
And
this in.
they're also, to me, messy gay is the type of person who gets like 2 hours of sleep.
Oh,
And that's their-
like Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday,
Yeah.
they, definitely like show up to work wired and not sober.
Yeah.
And we're not talking alcohol, you know?
Totally.
And as a result of that, they're not emotionally regulated. And so then if you say one misspoken word, they will snap your head off.
They'll attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of examples like in culture because I don't,
Oh, right.
because like in order to be a famous gay in culture, you have to be so like British refined. Like you have to know what, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. But I was thinking like a good example of messy gay is like mid 2000s, like Perez Hilton.
Oh, well, and also problematic. I feel like to me, it's half of the gay guys you see on reality TV, especially in the early aughts. Like, they were only casting messy gays.
Yeah, I think the Venn diagram, like, meets on Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's some wealthy, regal gays, but then there's some real messy gays.
Yeah. And what I'm going to say is every gay has a little regal and has a little messy within them. And it just depends on the day. you know?
Absolutely. Where on the Kinsey scale are you
And
today?
I would say you and I usually veer towards messy.
Yeah.
You know?
I could be very messy.
But, you know, there are many, many times where we're just regal. And that's what you see here on this podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah. We put our best foots forward here on Miss Thing Podcast for you. And with that, should we move on to Dodd Mom Sauce?
Absolutely.
AKA Doll of the Day, Mother of the Moment, Sister of the Second. Our first
and most famous
segment where we take a person, place, or thing that we are currently super obsessed with. And this is a special week. You know,
it is.
So much has been going on in August, in the beginning of August, nonetheless. But we have been graced with two of the most amazing, you know, pieces of entertainment, high art you could possibly release.
Yeah.
And so we have two, and it's shared.
We're sharing it. This is the first of its kind. It's a joint Dodd Mom Sauce.
Absolutely. And our first Dodd Mom Sauce.
Yeah, which one are we going to do first?
I think we should do Jesus Christ Superstar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to ride so hard for our girl Cynthia today on the pod. We've been talking about it for months, but we recently saw Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl with Cynthia Erivo and Adam Lambert, two fixtures on this podcast.
Yes, exactly. Adam, we love you. Thanks for all of your support as well. And I will say, both of these people, I have always respected their voices, but seeing them live, it is next level. It is truly out of body experience. It's a religious experience.
Absolutely. We were praying at the altar of Cynthia and Adam.
We both now believe in Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. Yeah. And boy, is he a superstar in our opinion. Or they.
Exactly as Katie, who we saw it with, said, if Jesus is a black, lesbian, British woman, that is someone who I can believe in as our savior, and I agree. Seriously.
I mean, to say this production was, I mean, you've probably all seen it all on TikTok, and it's everywhere. It was lightning in a bottle, an incredibly special weekend, an incredibly special experience. It was, I mean, Cynthia alone, and then Adam, the two of them singing together, completely electrifying.
And we got the surprise Josh Gad experience, who I don't believe was, like, he was supposedly, like, cured from COVID in, like, less than 48 hours. I'm a little suspicious of that, but it was an outdoor venue.
We were in the open air venue where it happened. No, Josh was great.
Everyone was so good. Philippa Sue. Who's the other guy from Tick Tick Boom?
I don't remember. I think his name was Milo.
No.
Raul Esparza.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so good. It was Broadway. It was pop. It was everything. I had never seen the show before. I think it's due for like a modern version.
I think that this is a perfect example of a show that I don't think is that good. So sorry, but it was elevated by literally getting the best in their field in every regard so that we saw the best version. Like, I don't think that you could do a better version of Jesus Christ Superstar if you tried. And I was like, I enjoyed it, but I was like, if I saw even a mediocre person play one of these roles, I would have checked out. But instead I was riveted because of the immense talent on stage.
Right. It like everyone there was batting well above like any other show's average. I actually think the show is a little confusing. I was really having trouble following it.
Only because I grew up so religious. I was like, oh, okay, I know what the stages are. They're doing the Stations of the Cross.
Of course. And I do know how that story ends, thankfully. So I was able to sort of like know where we were going with that. And it didn't ruin the experience. But I do think it's a really cool idea, like about the show in general, and I felt it very like acutely while we were watching it. I love this idea of like portraying Jesus as this like rock star, this superstar, that almost like the way Cynthia was playing, at least, like is sort of floating through and doesn't like necessarily understand their own power.
Yeah.
That's how I was interpreting Cynthia's performance, at least.
She is the vocalist of our generation. I literally, like, when we are older, it's going to be like Julie Andrew vibes, where we're going to be like, we saw Cynthia at the Bowl in 2025 in a way that younger people are like, that's crazy.
Right.
Like, and it's like, there is
They'll
no
be
one
like,
even...
you must be 100 years old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it is one of those things where it's like, there is just no one in her category. I'm sorry. Like, there is not a single female vocalist who can even touch her.
And I will say, you know, like we were waiting at the stage door and our names were not on the list. So maybe you were busy.
Yeah.
Cynthia, Adam, I know you guys were really tied up and it was a super star-studded event.
Yeah.
But you did forget to sort of leave our name at the stage door.
Yeah, exactly.
So next time, don't forget that. But yeah, we'll look forward to having you on the podcast.
Literally anyone who is in that production,
I know,
you are invited onto this podcast.
You're welcome.
And diving right into our second
Dad Mom Sauce,
the best comedy of the year, hands down. Our second Dad Mom Sauce is Naked Gun. Literally, the jokes per minute. It is insane. I did not grow up loving the original Naked Guns.
Oh, I love the
not
originals.
That I dislike them.
I
just
love
like
33 and the third one.
I see. I think I've only seen them like once, and I was like too young, and it was like on the TV as I was doing other stuff, so I didn't really take it in. Now I want to go back and watch them, but this is like, it is exactly what I didn't know that I needed.
Exactly. Gennifertias, if you haven't seen it, if you love to laugh, if you love stupid laughter, which if you're listening to this podcast, I have a feeling this movie is for you. It's so funny. It's like action-packed. It's a mile a minute. I was not bored for any of it.
Short
and it's like 80 minutes. But there's jokes even through the credits. There are some of the funniest jokes of...
in the credits, when it says like... on-set dressing, and then it's like ranch, like Italian, Thousand Islands. Like, there's just such good like little jokes in the credits, like everywhere in the background. Like, and then it's also so many different levels of jokes. Like, I don't want to ruin it, but there is one particular sequence with Frosty the Snowman, which is the best like 10 minutes of cinema.
It's so uncanny. It feels like a throwback to like a time when movies were actually funny and they could be stupid, but like there were entire sequences that they built just to be funny and stupid. Seriously, it's exactly what you need. Liam Neeson, incredible. Pam Anderson, fucking nailing every beat. So funny. It's a little raunchy. It's like unafraid to be silly and unafraid to be funny. Like, I could not encourage Doug Mand and Dan Greger. I have to shout out the two writers of the movie. Well, I think there were three writers of the movie, but they were two of the writers on the movie. Love these guys. Best guy. I know them personally. I'm so proud of them. It's also
my favorite. Not that like this is a high bar to set, other than, well, obviously my favorite billboard is for Shanyan, but my second favorite billboard I've seen in a long time
in the splits
is there's a thing on the highway right now that says like, honk if you hate noise violations. And it's, it's a Naked Gun thing, and I'm just like, the jokes are coming from everywhere.
So funny. Also starring the hottest couple of the year, Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
This is another reason why I'm religious again. I believe in God because this is, again, the couple I didn't know that I needed.
They are, I mean, the idea of these two, softly speaking together, softly lobbing hilarious jokes at each other, and then going ahead and being like the hottest people ever.
You know that they're having the hottest sex.
Sure. Or even not.
Or making love.
Yeah, they're making love. But you could see the chemistry was right there on screen, and it makes so much sense.
And their press tour is like so heartwarming, and they're like so smitten with each other, but like trying to downplay it. And this is, last week we were talking about, favorite couples. Yeah. This is my favorite couple.
This is the couple that we
don't
need
make it.
Oh, well.
You're going to have to check in on me. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they can ride out the rest of their lives together.
That would be literally the cutest thing.
Pamela with like, I feel like she's so like, what's that Peter Cottontail, the rabbit? Like, I just feel like she's like, loves her garden. Yeah. And I can just see her like with like her sun hat on and him like coming out. She's like pulling carrots.
I feel like as long as she like has her garden, she's happy. So it's like, I'm imagining she's going to move to England. Or is he Irish?
He's Scottish, I think.
Scottish. Okay.
Or maybe he's Irish.
Somewhere.
Someone let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
But yeah, she's gonna be gardening in their like outside their cottage. He's so cottage, he's so garden, but didn't know that he like needed to be. So they're really going back to their roots.
Yeah. I like
their root vegetables.
Anyways.
Well, with that, I love their love. I want what they have. Yeah. And I think it's time for a break.
Definitely.
We're back, and it's time for our Miss Thing of the Week. Yeah.
She couldn't be popping off more right now.
It is the summer of this Miss Thing.
And this Miss Thing is Julia Garner. I mean, we've got Fantastic Four.
Which is just, she plays the Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. Weapons.
It's about to come out, or it's already out now.
It's already out at time of release, and it is the buzz is through the roof. Mm-hmm. I feel like she's so like everyone's favorite like TV actress now in movies.
She's also like the epitome of like talent first, where it's just like everyone just knows, like even if you haven't seen a Julia Garner performance, you just know that she's incredibly talented and she's been doing it forever, but she's still somehow like, I mean, she's probably our age, but I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was also like 27. I'm like, did you start at a like,
and kind of like under the radar too, but like I just wonder like what her talent like evolution was, because like I feel like so many people either know someone or they did some big thing, and I feel like she just like auditioned once and like really nailed it and then got it and just keeps impressing
She's
everyone.
Also still very like insider in the same of like, I don't know if all the Gennifertias will know, like name recognition is still new, but then it's like she's in literally Ozarks. She's in Inventing Anna. Like she's in The Assistant.
And she's also supposed to be, she's cast as Madonna in the Madonna biopic whenever
and that's another one where it's like she, like a lot of people auditioned for that, and Madonna like sat in a room watching people, and she was like, well, it has to be her, but then she needed to see her dance, and then she did like a dance routine and like nailed it.
Of course, and killed it.
Yeah, but then I think it's like there's issues with the script or something, so that's why it's not.
Well, it is a Madonna film. Yeah. And as much as we love Madonna, the transition to screen has not always been perfect, but I do think Julia Garner will do Madonna very well. And she's really leaning into like the true blue look with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name recognition, sure. Maybe it sounds like Gennifer Garner. You know, she's giving a little like Nepo baby, but like name addition.
Are they sisters? Yeah. Who knows?
It's like, what is there any relationship to Gennifer Garner? I wonder if like her agents, especially early on, were kind of like playing that up. They're like, oh yeah, we've got Julia Garner coming in. She doesn't need to audition. They're like, oh yeah. And the executive, they're like on their way to lunch.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh sure, Gennifer Garner, Julia Garner, sure, like we love her.
Yeah.
And then she like shows up on set and they're like, who are you? But then she's good, so they're like, you can stay.
That to me is like, she does feel like that thing where it's like she gets discounted and then she starts acting and you're like, holy shit. And I honestly feel like time and time again where it's something where it's like she is someone where you like are kind of like, oh, wow, she is in a lot of stuff, you know? And then when you see it, you're like, oh, it makes sense. It's a little bit, it's also like she's very Elizabeth Moss coded.
1000%. And she randomly, like as niche as she kind of like feels as an actress, she's also like randomly so popular with straight people.
Oh, really?
I think it's from Ozark.
Yes.
And Ozark to me is such a straight person show.
It is so straight.
Prestige television for straight people. And they're like, this is the most amazing show you've ever seen. And like no gay person would ever turn it on. I'm sure it's like so good and I can't wait to watch it.
I mean, my thing is, it goes back to what you were saying, like about The Pit, where I was like, or maybe it was whatever, where I'm like, I have never actually seen Ozark.
Yeah.
Ozarks? Is it plural?
No, I think it's Ozark.
Ozark?
Yeah.
I'm literally like, I don't believe that like when you click on it, that there's actually anything there.
1000%. No, Ozark is
at
a
least
show
for gay people. Like if we were to watch it, it would like literally just kind of be like that fireplace thing, you know, that you can turn on and it's just like 3 hours of the fireplace.
Yeah, like our algorithm like is not set up for like figuring out what Ozark is. Okay, this is a question.
Yeah.
What shows are straight people shows?
Okay, well, obviously Ozark.
Ozark, definitely.
That's such a good... Well, Yellowstone.
Of course. Prestige television for straight people.
Any single show on CBS.
Any show on CBS. I also think, this might be controversial, any show on Apple TV.
Oh, right.
Is randomly...
Ted Lasso.
Oh my God, it's so straight.
Yeah.
You will not catch me
actually, there is one exception for Apple, the morning show. The morning show is the one for the gays and the girlies.
Yeah, but morning show, like, I still think, like, wants to be gay, but I don't think there's any, like, gay people on the horn. It's, like, a straight person that thinks they know what gay people like, but doesn't have any gay
what it
friends.
is? The morning show is very and just like that. Where it's, like, it's almost like there is a version of it that is, like, so good that from, like, 20 years ago that is, like, literally a cultural staple, and what we are seeing is the 20 years later show.
Yes.
You know, where it's like
it's like a little behind.
It's a little bit off.
Yeah.
But then it's so camp because of the decisions that they make, and then they also cast actresses that we really care about.
Sure.
You know?
Yes. But it's like mostly for name recognition. Like they're not really doing it for the gays.
Yeah.
They're doing it for name recognition.
Also, okay, another straight one, Frozen River.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It's like the biggest thing on Netflix.
I also think there's a show called like Virgin River.
Oh, maybe that's what
okay. Okay. Well, that would check out. Haven't seen that. Haven't even seen that on the screen.
The Chad Michael Murray one that's like Lanford's Crossing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
There's
the Hunter's Wives or whatever that's happening right now.
But that one feels like it's actually gay.
It's like wanting to be gay, but then it's so like... I actually can't even name anyone in it. It's so like just loose curl.
Yeah. Wait, so I'm gonna flip the question.
Wait. The Bear.
No, I disagree.
I think The Bear is prestige television for like straight bros.
No, The Bear is prestige television for people who like sitting in their anxiety.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It is to me.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, to me, it's someone.
Love and Light.
I think it is great. Mm-hmm. I think it is a comedy. No. Does it make me feel seen because of how anxious I normally am? And then when I watch this show, it matches my anxious vibe. I'm like, oh, okay. I see you. We are the same. But my question to you. Okay, go.
I have one last straight person show.
Okay.
And this might be controversial.
What?
Succession.
No. Disagree.
Succession is... Because I think everything on HBO is for gay people.
Yeah.
Except like when they're doing like Entourage, they feel... But Succession, I think is...
Could not disagree.
Completely for straight people.
Okay, the relationship...
We can watch it.
Oh, okay.
We can watch it, but it's straight person behavior.
I think that just alone, the Kieran Culkin and Jerry storyline...
Anything Kieran Culkin is in is for straight people.
Well, no, Kieran Culkin and his like... That whole relationship with Jerry is so gay. That is so how like that is that is an example of a loving gay relationship.
Sure, and
TV. Like the fucked upness, but then somehow it's sweet. Like that right there is gay. Shiv Roy, the way Shiv treats her husband, literally gay. It is the crazy erraticness of Kendall Roy. gay.
No,
the daddy issues, gay.
They're co-opting gay stories and placing them into straight people's mouths. And I think that's that's suspicious.
We're going to fight here on the pod. This is what we need to ask Gennifertias. Is Succession gay or straight? I feel like you're going to win this. The people are not going to think about it from a very specific lens.
No, it is. Yeah, there's gay elements. It's Shakespearean. It's also Shakespearean in a way.
Who's the tall guy?
I have no
Tom
fucking
and
clue.
his budding relationship with the tall cousin Greg. Literally cousin Greg's all of his antics. He's
a little, and I had take issue with the fact that his name is Greg and he's so dopey.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think he's a little too dopey. The name doesn't match there. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to ask you is, other than like obvious shows like Drag Race, or The Housewives, what is an example of a gay show on television?
Hacks.
Okay.
What else?
Succession.
No, I think anything on
HBO.
I think anything on HBO except Succession. Anything Craig Mazin writes is not part of it.
To me, even though you don't watch it, The Gilded Age.
Oh, Gilded Age. Yeah, of course. I haven't watched it yet, but of course I cannot wait to have like a gay day watching that.
This is like a tangent, and this actually should be my dad, mom sauce. This current season of The Gilded Age is so fucking good. It is the best season yet. It's like breaking all these viewership records.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's just because it's like there's so much set. It's very, you know what it is? It's very Mission Impossible, in that it's like you need truly 2 seasons of setup to get to where we are now. And then when you finally understand all the characters, and it's fun where you're like cutting back and forth. And you also are like, you're kind of desensitized to some of the more like campy hand wavy moments of it. It is so good. The Gennifertias, you should be watching it. You and I are very Cynthia and Christine Bransky.
Well, Christine Bransky is a Taurus queen.
Yeah, and she never gets up, which is so you. She's always sitting, and I'm sort of always, this is not a spoiler, but the people who are watching know, and I'm sort of like convening with the spirits.
Sure.
Well, that's actually very you too.
That's actually, yeah, I know. Well, I think we have elements of both.
You know what? You actually are kind of both of them, and then I'm the young ingenue, who kind of has like the main love interest. Yeah.
And it's so interesting, and we are talking about television series. Yeah. It's so interesting that you bring that up. That you bring up Mission Impossible, because that is also a prime example in the features world of a series that actually started straight, now gay.
So
if you're
gay.
watching Mission Impossible, if you're going to the theaters to see that now, I hate to break it to you, you're gay.
Well, and the thing I'm going to add to that is talking about the Mission Impossible series is the center of the Venn diagram between a gay and a straight. If you don't know what to talk about with a straight man, you can bring up Mission Impossible, and suddenly you guys have some common ground.
I actually agree with that. I think that's beautiful. Mission Impossible is bridging the sexuality spectrum. It is. It's so Kinsey scale.
It's so like you can come to it for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like anytime you are stuck at a party in a line with a straight person and you don't know what to talk about, gays, bring up Mission Impossible. Girls, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's necessarily for you, but it's gay men and straight men.
Well, you know, there's girls that do like Tom Cruise and are impressed with the stunts.
Sure.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, we have to get into Julia Garner. Okay, yeah.
Julia, incredible work. We love you.
Super talented.
Yeah.
Literally, like, should win so many awards. You just, like, know that she's going to win an Oscar someday. She's going to win Best Supporting Actress.
She's,
My 2032, Best Supporting Actress, Julia Garner.
Bright future ahead. That being said, it's time to talk about us.
Absolutely.
I would love to go first, actually.
Please.
You know, as we were discussing, we brought it up earlier. When I think of Julia Garner, I just think of her incredible accent work in Inventing Anna.
I'm so happy you brought that up.
Where she plays Anna Delvey, the famous con artist. Is that what you would consider her?
Yeah.
Anna Delvey.
Socialite.
Anna Delvey, to me, really interesting story. Not a miss thing. I've had enough.
It's like, yeah, it's something where what she's done is very interesting, but then kind of when you like watch her talk, but I think that's like kind of part of why she does what she does, which is just like
totally. She's not really giving.
Yeah.
But Julia Garner, on the other hand, giving as Anna Delvey in Inventing Anna. So that reminds me, of course. Well, here I am. You know, in the past few years, I've made an incredible turnaround.
You have? Okay, go on.
In sort of like reclaiming my New Jersey roots. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the newfound popularity in like The Sopranos again, or, you know, the global takeover of vodka sauce. Which, you know, as someone from New Jersey, I've known about that my whole life.
I would say as a state, New Jersey straight.
New
Couldn't be
Jersey
straighter.
Is an incredibly straight state with like a few gays who need to escape.
Yeah.
You are so right. Illinois, another straight state.
I know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There needs to be gayer states, you know? Like, you would think the way Florida is shaped that it's gay.
There is gay shit going down in Florida. That's
but like crazy, like the stuff that it's like you need to get away fast if you want to get out with your life.
But New Jersey as a state is straight. That is, stay tuned for more on that. But I've recently reclaimed it. You know, it used to be something I was a little ashamed of. I've always been very open and like excited about my sexuality. You know, I'm like waving that rainbow flag. But the New Jersey flag, I sort of kept hidden in the drawer. The New Jersey flag, of course, is just a hairy man's hand going, hey.
Yeah.
But now I fly them alongside each other. Okay. And I'm proud of being from there. I do love that state. But I was at work a few years ago, and I've gotten this a few times throughout my life, but like I was at work and we were on stage, a bunch of the writers and I, we were shooting something. And one of my coworkers turned to me and said, you know, we were talking about New Jersey or something. And she goes, you know, you're from New Jersey, but like you don't have an accent. And I was like, well, yeah, I kind of actually like don't think most people from New Jersey do.
I don't think so,
like
they do either.
I actually think like a New Jersey, and I say this with love, a New Jersey and or even a New York accent, I think is fake.
Well, my famous thing with, and this is all love to New Jersey, it's sort of like watered down New York. And so it's like if they have an accent, it's sort of a lighter version of it. But and then also on the positive side, New Jersey is also like a little more maybe the people who went there are going to like escape New York a little bit. Yeah. And so then they're like trying to get rid of their if they had an accent, and they're trying to just like kind of have the classic American accent.
Yeah, they're being so mid-Atlantic about it. Yeah. They're going to New Jersey and they don't want to be so we're walking. Yeah. So she said, Greg, you don't have an accent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but she was like, but can you do one? And of course, I'm from New Jersey. I'm like, of course I can do a New Jersey accent. I am surrounded by coworkers. Yeah. Including like supervisors. Yeah. You know? Your boss. And I'm like, of course. So I sort of like get into character. You know me. I do love to put on a show.
It doesn't take much.
Right. Yeah. So I sort of wind up. I'm like, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to really like impress everyone and be also so funny. Full confidence, chest up, chest out. I go, park the car. And everyone was like,
are you having a seizure? Yeah.
Myself included. In that moment, I just could not place that New Jersey accent. And I was like, this is why I'm a writer and I'm not on that stage.
Well, it's also that's like famously the Boston phrase that you say.
Yeah, of course. Not only the Boston accent, a Boston phrase. Perfect execution of a Boston accent, by the way.
I mean, I would say that is a perfect execution of a Boston accent from someone who is going through a mental episode in that moment.
And that is me in a nutshell. Like, ready to take the stage, and then with full commitment.
What was their reaction?
They laughed so hard. Well, the supervisors, they laughed so fucking hard. And they were like, what?
Yeah.
And I was humiliated. I played it off.
Yeah.
But like, I learned something very valuable that day at work. You know, I have no business doing accents. Leave the accents to
Julia Garner.
Someone else. To Julia Garner. To another gay guy, like Jonathan Bailey, for example.
Oh, great.
You want an American accent?
Ask
him.
Yeah.
He's get paid the big bucks to do that.
He's
get paid the big bucks for that.
Wow. By looking at you,
you couldn't tell.
I don't think I could tell that you're from New Jersey. I would say East Coast. But I wouldn't be able to like place it. And I honestly would probably say New York. But I don't know if I'm just like so tainted because it's like, you know, every other word is like, you know, I went to NYU, you know?
Course.
So it's like maybe I just like can't see anything other than NYU.
Oh
no.
What state?
I'm like Idaho.
No, you're giving Igloo in Alaska.
Well, definitely the skin complexion.
Yeah. Haven't seen the sun. You're from like a part of Alaska where it's dark 6 months out of the year.
Oh, and I'm recovering.
It's
from
like
it, you know?
vampiric. People are scared of what happens.
And when I like come out of the igloo, people like scream. I'm like, what? What? Is everything okay?
You have like blood. Nicole Scherzinger like down your face.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's how I make Julie Garner all about me. How do you make Julie Garner all about you?
Okay, well, and I kind of already said this. I famously feel like I've seen so many of her movies. And then when I actually like think about it, I'm like, wait, I actually have only seen like a third of the amount of movies of hers. I just feel like I've seen them because the ones that I have, she's so good in it. And then like you've seen her around and doing press. And I'm like, oh, wow, this woman so good.
She's chameleonic.
Yes.
But also leaves her mark. She's very interesting.
Yeah, and she's also, it's like you know who she is. You know her face.
Yeah, and thought she was great in Alias and Juno, you know.
yeah. In The Notebook, James Garner. But so that makes me think of, and I honestly feel like I told you this story off pod recently, but maybe not. The other day, I needed some more protein powder, you know?
Oh,
so
we've gone through this.
So then together. I was like, I gotta go to GNC. Famously the place you go to.
Yeah, I've never set foot in one, but I do know of it.
So I call because famously, also the weird thing about GNCs is like they aren't like related to each other.
No,
they
of course
all
not.
have different inventories. Like it is the weirdest store on planet Earth. Like you will go to one GNC and like they don't have the same products that the one like 3 miles down has, and they're like, no, we all get it from different places, which is really scary. Yet I still go there.
So and yet you are calling a GNC in the year 2025.
Because I have become addicted to one specific one. I love the taste.
Sure.
Okay.
So you have to have that.
And I'm like, hey, do you have this in stock? Because I've, made this mistake before of just going and it's not there. Mm-hmm. So then they were like, yes, we have it in stock. So I go down. I'm about to enter. I'm in fact on the phone with my mom on the way down there, catching up. And then I was like,
Your mom working at the GNC.
Yeah, my mom was working at the GNC. And so I'm like, oh wait, let me just call you back. This is gonna take 2 minutes because I've already called. They have it. This GNC is also like in the middle of nowhere. There's never a single person in there. So I was like, this is gonna be quick.
Right.
So I hang up. I go in there. And
the famous thing with moms. Hey mom, can I call you back in 2 minutes?
Exactly.
Does your mom get upset?
No.
Oh, okay.
Does your mom get upset?
No, me neither. I think she's like so relieved. She's like, or don't.
Yeah, I feel like mine, like theirs, then there's like, oh, great, then I can like get your father. And then it's like the three of us. My family always needs to be together. Anyways,
yeah, but when you're back, like you're back. You're like, I'll be back in 2 minutes, but I got to just run into this GNC.
So I walk in And the guy immediately behind the desk who I was talking to was like, "Are you the guy that called?" And I was like, "Yes."
Because you're the first phone call we've had in 10 years.
Yeah, truly.
I didn't know we had a phone.
And I also think I was like the first customer to come in that day.
Yeah.
And so I walk in and he's like, "I have it here for you." I look and then it's like, "I wanted chocolate." And it was vanilla. And he was like, "Oh, sorry, we don't carry the chocolate." So then I'm like annoyed and I'm like, "Okay."
I called
exactly,
about
and I said this one, and he's like, "I know, sorry, I didn't look at the thing. It was vanilla." So I was like, "Okay, well then, do you just have something similar to this, the one that I like similar in taste, similar results?" And he was like, you know, like that, like has the same, I don't know, protein and like whatever, whatever I'm supposed to be ingesting.
I'm really concerned about that.
Yeah, whatever general nutrition I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so
this is the place.
Yeah. And so then he's like, "Yeah, I'm sure." So then he's doing the annoying thing of like walking me through every single one. And he's like, no, just like, I trust you. Just tell me the one.
Yeah, you trust the expert.
This like cashier. And so then, but I'm literally like, you know better than me. And then as I'm doing it, he's like, "Okay, this is the one that you should have." And then I was like, "Oh, why?" And he was just like, "Well, like," and he's like pausing. And then he was like, and I'm like, "Oh no, what is he going to say?" And he's like, "Well, I didn't want to say it, but like, you know, I know your work." And I was like, "What?"
Go on.
I know. And I was like, "My work." And I was just like, "Okay." And then I was thinking like, maybe it's a podcast or like, I don't know. And so then I was just like, and then he was just like, "Yeah, I've seen your stuff. Like, you're a great actor." And then I was like, "Oh no, like you're confusing me with someone." Okay. And then like, I'm like, I have to call my mom back, you know, like I was like, it's already been forever. Like this is taking so much longer. And so then I'm like, "Is this the one to get?" And he was like, "Well, this is the one that's the most similar." So I was like, "Great." I pick it. I go to the cashier, back to like actually check out. And then I was like, "How much is it?" It's exorbitantly expensive.
Right. Well,
of course.
You're an actor.
And then finally, like he's ringing me up. He tells me the price. And I'm like, "Okay, that's really expensive." And then he looks at me and he goes, he was like, "But for you, $25 off. Love your stuff." And then and in that moment, I just literally switched and I was just like, "Oh, thank you so much." It's been a pleasure. And then took it. Never once found out who I am, what actor he thought I was. But I did get $25 off.
Wow.
Yeah. So to that GNC owner, thank you so much. My name recognition might not be high like Julia Garner, but you love my work.
Wow. Yeah. That is such an honor.
And also I want to know like, what is actors protein powder, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know that there were actors like there
he explained it to me that it's like it will keep you slim, but also you'll gain muscle, I guess.
It's fully, he just gave you a big bag of laxatives.
Truly, it's like whatever Anna Nicole Smith was on. I was like, yeah.
Well, with that, it's time for a break.
Definitely.
Welcome back. And it's time for our Diva Down. Diva Down, of course, is our final segment where we take a person, place, or thing that is struggling a bit at the moment and could really use our unsolicited advice.
Yes.
So we're going to give that here today. And our Diva Down this week is Billy Porter.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Billy Porter is going viral right now for his interesting take on the Emcee in Cabaret.
Yeah.
Cabaret, of course, is a show that takes place in Germany. You know, as World War II is sort of starting to rage and the Nazis are sort of on their way in, you know, and the party, by the end of the show, like the party is sort of ending. And I think that's the idea. So it's a really incredibly well done show, really fascinating, really exciting and explosive, and also quite heavy. And it just seems that his interpretation is very sort of flowery, ad-libby. He's
tons of riffs,
doing, making modern day references to New York City. There's just a lot of confusing things happening there.
Yeah, it is the his interpretation. While we love someone who can make it their own,
Absolutely.
which is honestly one of Billy's strengths.
I
Always,
agree.
you know, you're seeing a Billy Porter performance.
Yeah.
And this, my advice for Billy, even like a lot of these clips are going viral.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sort of out here thinking that his take reminds me of a certain co-host of mine and their riffs and how they make certain songs about themselves. And so I think, and sort of in this vein of like Freaky Friday, kind of August, I'm sort of thinking my advice is you guys switch places. And you go take his role, Cabaret, you crush it. You also have some interesting vocal takes and riffs.
So wherever you kiss me.
Billy, is that you?
I'm prepared to step in.
I know you are, and I actually kind of feel like I wouldn't notice a difference if Billy was standing here or sitting right across from me,
Saying outrageous things.
Saying, and us, just like our chemistry would be the exact same.
Totally.
And so I'm kind of like, the advice for Billy is come on the pod, give me a break from Greg, you know, and then Greg, you get your little moment in the sun doing your Cabaret moment.
That's who, by the way, who I get mistaken for at GNC. People like Billy Porter. Wow, I love that advice.
Yeah.
I actually have no objection to that. With Freaky Friday sort of like taking over the airwaves. No, I actually agree. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
I mean, you already have proven your ability.
I can do it the old way, the regular way. I could do it the Billy Porter way.
You can do current day references to New York City.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm back at least 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually had advice, but I agree. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. And I, by the way, also want to say Billy Porter, like, people are out here sort of making fun of Billy Porter. I want to say Billy Porter is a fucking legend.
Absolute legend.
Let's put some respect on Billy Porter's name. He makes choices.
Yeah.
He makes choices. I
That's why
don't
we
know
love
if
him.
this is correct for Cabaret.
Yeah.
So my advice, piggybacking off of yours, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. And I will close. They'll close the show faster.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, the other thing is it's getting people talking, you know?
Yeah. Well, the ticket sales do seem to be plummeting, but people are curious. People are curious. And I think that's an exciting thing for him, too.
Yeah.
It's stunt casting. At least he's getting people talking.
Yeah. Okay, this was a huge episode.
This was a moment, for sure.
Joint Dad Mom Sauce. First of its kind.
We're breaking new ground, Julie Garner style.
I know.
Everyone go see Fantastic Four and Weapons.
Yes.
You know?
And if you're straight, I guess watch Ozark. I don't even know if it's plural or singular.
And if you're straight, you're also going to love this podcast. So tell all of your straight friends to listen. Follow us if you don't on Instagram and TikTok at MissThingThePod. Please like and subscribe. Give us a good review, please. If you have, take 30 seconds out of your day. If you
Not
don't
even 30
mind.
seconds, 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds,
Yeah.
5 stars and above.
Yeah.
And if you could just say something nice on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen,
And
that would be great.
please go subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can watch our antics. You can see Greg literally singing the house down boots and the faces he makes as he sings.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. And you can try and place which actor Tim is being mistaken for.
Most likely Gollum, yes. Yeah.
All right.
We love you, Cynthia. You crushed it. We're still reeling.
Congratulations again. Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, and we'll see you at the stage door next time.
All
right. Bye. Miss Thing Podcast is created, executive produced, and hosted by Greg Trimmer and Tim Zintek.
It's produced and edited by Benji Simons. with cover art and additional creative support by Claude Zines.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at MissThingThePod.
New episodes drop every Tuesday. Watch on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Please subscribe, rate, and review, but only raves. Strictly 5 stars and above.
Follow Greg at Greg Trimmer and Tim at Tim_Zintek on all social media.
BONK.